Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Happy Tech Guru, and please subscribe to my channel to get latest video updates. In this video I'm going to show you how we can use attribute routing in ASP.NET Web API for versioning our ASP.NET Web API controllers, methods, and complete ASP.NET Web API calls. So here I have Visual Studio, and in this I have already created one web API project. Well, I have one video wherein you can see how we can create a ASP.NET Web API project. The link is given below, so you can use that video if you want to know how to create a ASP.NET Web API project. Now in here I already have this created for me. So in order to enable attribute routing in ASP.NET Web API, we need to do few settings. So as you might already be knowing, if you are API developer, that there are two main classes here in ASP.NET Web API project. One is this Web API configuration.cs. In this class we need to enable this attribute routing. So actually this is the class which is used to do basically register all API settings at one place. And then the second thing is which we need to do is these controllers, and at these controllers we need to define this attribute which is called root, and in this attribute then we need to give the URI that will be used to call these methods. Now these are the only two settings that you need to do in ASP.NET Web API to enable our versioning. So now you can see here, if you look at this root, so what is written here is API values, the controller name, and version 1 of the category. So it want to pull a particular version of this method. And then we have another root defined here which also says API values and then second version which is v2 of the same method. So this is how we have versioned this method, get method, here using these attribute roots. Now what we will do is we will go ahead and run this API application and see whether when we try to hit these roots if calls are coming here or not. So to run the API application, you can simply click here and then load it in browser. Now here if you see this, this is the root for my first version of category method. So I can just enter, and then you can see here in debug mode the control is coming here, and values controllers get method is called with version v1, and this is the root I defined in here. If you see this is the root I defined. Now let's try to call the version 2 of the same method. So now I'm calling a different version. Now since the Visual Studio is already in the running mode, okay, so v2, when we hit v2 it's saying it didn't find anything. So let's see what is the reason. So if you see here we are passing an ID, so let's just give this ID here, ID equals to say 1. Now we should get the hit on the second method. So this is how we are calling the version 2 of the same get method. Okay, so this is our version 1, this is our version 2. So this is how we can use ASP.NET Web API for versioning, and we have to enable attribute routing for that. So now to summarize this again, two things you need to do. You need to enable attribute routing in web API configuration class, and then go to the controller and apply these attribute roots to the respective method, and once that is done, then you are good to go. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and also please subscribe to my channel to get similar video updates. Thank you.